welcome back to another edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Today we're playing Going Down Turbo's Map 29, Demolition. We're basically returning to the scene of the crime, the secret map 32, Roof Rage. But as you can see now, we're in a position to do a little bit of damage to it, and we're not really going to be on the roof, but the roof will be brought down to us, care of the demolition that we're about to do, hence the map name. As you can see, we do start off some weapons. We have the regular shotgun, some plasma, the plasma rifle, and the rocket launcher. At first, we'll use the regular shotgun, quickly pick up the super shotgun to take care of the pinkies. We'll get the chain gun there as well, and there's lots and lots of rocket ammo. We will be using the rockets quite liberally. And there's also a BFG up there, so we'll have to grab the BFG and some plasma, and we'll use the BFG, to be honest, primarily on the cacos. The key to this map is not only picking up the items, but getting all the kills before the main boss, I guess, of the map, which is a spider mastermind that's been mutated, that now not only has a chain and Gatling gun, if you will, but also fires like a Mancubus and rockets like a Revenant. So that's pretty cool. But that boss needs to fall last. You got to pick up all the items and dispose of all the other enemies. Otherwise, you won't get 100%. There are no secrets on this map, and I'll show you. There are 150 kills to be had. Spider Mastermind needs to be number 150. There are 3 items. It's really just a Megasphere, Supercharge, armor, that sort of thing. So let's go ahead, and without further ado, we do have the regular shotgun legitimately. We'll pull it out, and let's start with some blasting. All right, let's head in. We're going to dodge or shoot off a couple. And there was our super shotgun. There's plenty of ammo here if you want to grab some more. Lots of rocket ammo. Here's your chain gun. So now we have everything right now, except for the BFG, which we will pick up quite soon. It's just right now there's a lot of enemies and it's hard to swoop in. The BFG is tucked in behind the wall here. It's right over here. There's a Megasphere, as you can see. So we're going to need to clear out a little bit more Pinky, and then we're going to go ahead and grab the last weapon, which we don't need at this moment anyway, but it's never a bad idea to have it. And of course, be mindful of the Spider Mastermind's chain gun, and of course the Revenant's incessant rocket bomb. You got to keep moving around, take cover behind whatever walls you find are useful. There will be other enemies pouring in from the sides, and some gunners, that sort of thing, and eventually some cacos. But once you have enough clearance, why don't you go ahead and use that rocket launcher to have some fun. So here we are. Here is the BFG, so now we do have that legitimately. Concentrate your fire on the Revenants. This is, of course, a big open area, so be careful. Now we're going to have some enemies coming in. You can see the walls are lowering here for the gunners and imps that are going to come out. So just, I know it's counterintuitive to use rockets on them. We do have a lot of rockets, but there's just going to be so much going on. And you can hear the Spider Mastermind taking damage. We want to be sure that Spider Mastermind is not the only one taking damage, right? Because we want to make sure that the other enemies fall first. Rocket away. Here, we'll just grab some items. Why not? Oh, yeah, I caught myself in an hit phase. There you go. Don't do that. Okay, so now is, I think, a good time we can break out the BFG. Sure, why not? Lots of capitals to be had here. A couple of fires. Let's replenish some of our ammo here. That's pretty good. Maybe another blast. You know, should do it. Switch back to the rockets. They give us some plasma, but not an inordinate amount. So, I mean, I don't want to get too crazy using it. Pick these up for the sake of picking those up. Remember, like I said, the other enemies have to be disposed of before the Spider Mastermind falls. So let's go ahead and try to finish everybody else off while keeping an eye on our surroundings. Like I said, there are a lot of rockets that we've got, but we'll be picking them up as we go. They are everywhere. Run across here if you want. Grab a whole bunch. Alright, so let's zero in on the remaining enemies. Keeping in mind, yeah, you see the Spider Mastermind keeps taking some damage, which is normally good. Okay, what are we looking at here? Is this the last? No, we got yes, okay, so now the Spider Mastermind is the last one. We do want, before we finish her off, we do want to pick up that Megasphere, right? So there was the BFG that we picked up before. Here's the Megasphere. So now we have all 3 items, so we're good to go. So let's go ahead. I suppose we have enough plasma. We picked up some plasma as we're running around. There are plasma packs here. Why don't we go ahead and throw one nice blast, maybe 2. And I guess the rest could be rockets. I mean, we get a lot more rockets than plasma. I mean, we do have enough to fire more than that, but just to be accurate, let's go ahead and have a little rocket fun. Just keeping in mind, you need to take pretty good cover. She has a lot of weapons at her disposal, as you can see, not just the Gatling chain gun. And how long will it take for her to fall? Well, it depends on how bad the infighting was, how much damage she took from others, right? I mean, we don't know. I mean, at least I'm not 100% sure. I haven't been in that close stats. But as you hear the kind of like I'm taking damage from, if you heard that before, then you'll know. Because that means she had taken a decent amount of damage from others. There we go. So that should be it for her. And indeed, that is 100% in all of those categories because we got Her Majesty, the Spider Mastermind, last. So essentially, the sequence of it, I think, is to pick up all the weapons, use the regular shotgun just for a moment, and then the super shotgun on the pinkies, switch over to the rockets, really, for the Revenants, the rest of the pinkies, and the small fry, I guess, the imps and the gunners. Save your BFG blasts, really, for the Cacos. And then maybe a little bit for the Spider Mastermind, but you have plentiful rockets. You can fire rockets fairly endlessly on this level. So that's it, I guess. That's how I do it. If you thought it was useful, then yeah, hit that subscribe button. You won't miss any further videos that I upload. But for now, that's it for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.